Hi, Genki Call here with Wild Court level 500 Deathless attempt number 4. So I had my associated kingdom up here, Divinian Fields, at level 12 for this entire faction. So I only had one 25% faction horde stat bonus. I went ahead and increased it to 14 because I wasn't able to complete it deathless with the team that I'm using. And right, so I've only gotten through level 460 with this team deathless. So now I want to do it deathless, so I got that second increase. I have 2 battles left here because any more than that's kind of too long. But I was using with this team a class that gave me Leaf Storm, Nature's Aura at the beginning, because I could blow off Leprechaun, get lots of green for the team, immediately blast off and kill everything. But I switched to Sentinel because, let me show you. Sentinel, for one thing, we've got this 25% chance to barrier a random ally at the start of the turn. That's going to be very helpful against these things that do true damage. And also, besides that, barrier at the start of battle, razor armor, rock solid, the barrier with matching brown gems, dispel all enemies on 4+ gem matches. That means when that silly wild knight casts his spell and has barrier, if I get a match for it, it will remove it and any other positive status effects they have, and I'm immune to a bunch of stuff, which is always nice. So I switched to Sentinel. I increased the kingdom level from 12 to 14, and trying Deathless once again. I've already completed level 500 multiple times, but I want to do it Deathless and get my extra renown here before I attempt to do Pure Faction again. And not having the mana I need is not helping me, and I don't want to do... Oh yes, we'll do that. Haha. Wahaha. Okay, and we'll do this. Queen Bee is ready to go, and that is always helpful. So we'll go ahead and do this, and at this point it is either cast with Life and Death to get the death mark on board for these two, or go for mana for Queen Bee. I'm going to go for board control and get Queen Beetrix going here. And looks like that was a good choice, because I am maintaining board control. Woohoo! Board control is really, really important. It's why my teams that I come up with have 2 mana generators usually. We've got 2 here. The Arachnaean Weaver will blow things up if they're low enough to die. And then, of course, the Leprechaun. So, pardon me. Most of the time, most of my teams have 2 mana generators. I'm so sorry. Pardon. Sorry about that. A little frog in my throat. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Arachnaean Weaver to get some mana, and of course kill off those last 2 enemies, and done. And look, 3 of them are barriered at the end of the battle. So that's why I switched to Sentinel. I do have it 100%ed, but you only have to have it traded to get that random barrier for your team. So I'm hopeful that I can do this Deathless this time. The reason that I was able to complete 4 levels, even though I wasn't Deathless, is because of the Arachnaean Weaver's 3rd trait and this summons that is the most powerful in the game, at the moment at least. The Web Spinner, 75% chance to summon when an enemy dies is really high and fantastic, because the Web Spinner does webbing when provided that it's traded, of course. It webs when it does skull damage, and then it does triple damage to anything that is webbed. So it's automatically going to do triple damage unless they are immune to webbing. So there's no green on the board. How is that even possible? Okay, no, there are a few. Alright, we'll go ahead and use this. Well, that wasn't cool. We'll get my barrier back. Queen Bee is a beast. Oh, shoot. I would really like to cast... I'd really like to cast Arachnaean Weaver right now so that they don't do 148 true damage to me. Because I really don't want to die. Don't kill me, bro. Ah! Barriered! Barriered! Whoop, whoop, woo! Ah, and I took one of them out. I took out the one that does true damage. Whee! I feel better now. Okay, this is much more likely to happen now. So between the death marks from Life and Death, this weapon from Silver Necropolis, the Faction Assault, and Arachnaean Weaver's summons and Queen Bee, I mean, it's just a really, really tight team. It's one of my favorites. It is my favorite Arachnaean Weaver team. I use it all the time. It's great for quick delves if you're allowed to use green in the delve, and it's just fantastic. I think I've got this. I don't think I'm going to have any problems finishing this off. Deathless! Yes! If something kills me now, I'm going to cry. We are done. Level 500 Deathless. Awesome. And I may have been able to do it at the level 12 kingdom with the only one 25% stat bonus. However, I'd already used 3 sigils trying to do it, and I didn't want to waste any more since I had the deeds to upgrade. So, look at all the renown. Next up, Pure Faction. And I'm not going to do that right now, but I am going to bank a delve scroll here so I can do it later on. Thank you so much for joining me. Team code is in the description box below. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye!